Tell me what happened with your actions.
Excellent.
Tell me, tell
Everything.
me.
I got the shaky thing on the way back from the walk that I took right after I got off with you. Shaker. But both my two mates, Suzanti and Chris. So that was good because I was eating my apple, drinking my coffee, and Suzanti goes, "Oh, you're eating healthy today, Todd." And so, boom, it gave me, so I was waiting for the, so, we talked about that. We're going to a vegetarian restaurant on Thursday for lunch, eating healthy. So, we'll make that sort of into a weekly thing, and then we talked about other things to eat healthy and stuff. So, really good
Great.
on both.
Okay, great. And then how did the conversation go with did you have a conversation with your partner yet?
Oh, yeah. It was a great conversation.
How did it go? Tell me.
Funny. Well, just about, my whole mind or perception opening up and how, I've designed things in the past and where that's gotten me. So we just, and I talked about, taking the walk and not having a picture for him. And, and he said, I hadn't heard you, this excitement in your voice for a while. And so, because this is exciting.
Yeah.
It's new, and it's easy and it's super attractive, super fun so far.
Great, because the thing is, when you start thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm excited, is this going to last? If
Right.
you do it by yourself, it won't. I'm going to tell you right now.
Right.
Okay? Because it's going to be too linear.
Linear.
Right? What
Right.
we do is we want to put those circular structures around it. Include people. The more people you have. Listen, Facebook doesn't need to go, gee, I wonder if I'm going to exist tomorrow. Right? Because there's enough people that if you and I fall off the planet,
Right.
they don't really care. Right?
That's a great point. Exactly.
Right? So the more structures you put in, not the more things you need to do, the more structures you put in. What are structures? They're things that exist outside of you that design-wise call you to get in action with the thing that you want to have in your life. That means if you have people that show up at your door to do things with you, if you have people that are going to call you to remind you of things, if you have alarms that are set off at times you need to have water, and other people are also having water so they know what you're doing, the more you do that in your redesign of attractive and easy, and each of your choices, remember I said your design choices got to always be registered against, is it a circular and is it a linear action design choice? And then are they attractive and easy design choices? But it's always got to involve other people because that's the world we live in.
So, and to get me back involved with my boss more, I'll go have water with her.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, we'll do 2 or 3, water breaks. Yeah.
That is super great. Okay, so you got people at work, you got a Thursday set up, you've got you had the conversation with your partner, he's excited. Right. When you shared with your partner about how your old design, how you had put it together, did it make sense to him why you hadn't stuck to the program or why you weren't enjoying it?
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you for going back to that. Yeah, it's funny because we had a much deeper conversation. It triggered a lot of, why we do certain things and why we like certain things and why we don't like certain things.
Yes.
And while some of that's just okay, you just have to realize who you are as a person and, design around or design with that in mind.
Yes. Imposing and including are two different things.
Exactly.
Right? So this is an opportunity. You want to have time with your friends. You want to have, when you design in circles, you get to have just what you said. You don't have these superficial, let's go on a diet.
Right.
Boring, again.
Right.
I think that's what people would say. Again, we're going to do another one. The last 42 didn't work out. That's why we're doing another one. And what about the walk? Did you do it yet? Are you doing it today? What's happening?
I did it right after our call because it was so, it was early evening, it was right before, right as it turns into, dusk to dark. And so walked to the top of another staircase that I'd always looked at, but I had never walked up. So it was sort of a new thing. I didn't have a picture to take, but I talked about it with Willie, my partner.
So now let's pick 2 more actions between today and tomorrow. So we get another set of practice in of what it looks like to make design choices and implement the design choices.
Maybe plan another activity with somebody, like a bike ride this weekend.
Okay, great. Oh, what about your pickup game?
Oh, paddleball.
Paddleball.
That's a good idea. And find somebody other than my partner to play paddleball.
Okay,
I like
great.
that.
So, well, let's do. Why don't we do 2 actions? Why don't we set up the bike ride?
Okay.
And let's do it where the line is to schedule it on Saturday, right? You're thinking?
Right.
Okay. So that's the linear portion of it. But the circular portion of it would be that it keeps expanding and growing. So we not only want to set it up on Saturday, but we want to have something ongoing, and maybe it grows. The great thing about it is every time you share like that, instead of saying, hey, do you want to do something Saturday, but you actually share your redesign and you say what's going on, what you do is what happened with you and your partner. You have deeper conversations. People then open, like I showed you with the hug, like the circular action. When you open yourself up like that, people step in and then they want to open themselves back up to you. Right? So now at work, you're going to expand things. It's not, remember, you got to get yourself out of, you're not just doing things, you're expanding your life.
Right.
And everybody else around you, because you're opening up, you're sharing, you're putting new challenges in it because you're watching for it. Do I have the lines and the circles balanced?
Right.
Okay? Okay, so then one thing is you're having the conversation at dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where are we going to, the paddleball thing, where's that going to come into play?
That's a good question.
How about if you go online and do a search on meetup.com and see if there's an existing San Francisco paddleball communities. You can post something on Craigslist in non-sexual activities, Todd. I'm not trying to get in trouble with your partner and set up some hookups for you.
I love your humor. Yes, ma'am.
Right, okay. So under the actual paddleballing of the activity. You could post something on Craigslist. You can go on meetup.com. There's also this site called, it's not heavily frequented yet, but I think it's a great idea, but there's probably other ones like it. It's called, I think it's Activity 8 or Active 8, the number 8. And what it is it's a community of people that you go on there, you sign up, you say all the activities you like, how often you do them, and the level of rigor that you bring to them, and other people will invite you to work out with them.
Oh, wow.
I know. It's really cool. I haven't really gotten to use it because I've been traveling a lot, but I'm going to set up something like that again, too, because I'd like different activities in my own area for people to invite me to. So try that out, or maybe do another search. So what about something like that for the paddleball?
I like that. That's a great idea.
Okay, good. Remember that another circular choice is you put the word out. So you can send an email out. You can let people know, I want to do paddleball. I'm going to check up on Meetup. These are the things I'm going to do. But do you guys have any idea? Do you know anybody? Do you know anybody that lives near me? Maybe you do the activity. I don't know how far your job is from where you live, but maybe the activity gets set up more with people near there. And remember, when you're thinking of people, you don't just say, are you interested? You also can say, do you know anybody else? Right. That's another circle. Now you went from a circle to a line to a circle.
Ooh.
You're getting fancy here.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. Wow.
Right? Doesn't it?
Oh, it just falls into place. Actually, how life works.